At this point, NordVPN feels like the internet's default VPN. Popular, recommended from every corner, but all that doesn't mean it's the best VPN 2026, especially when Surfshark exists, a VPN under the same company breathing down NordVPN's neck, adding new features, performance, and offering better pricing overall. So in this NordVPN versus Surfshark comparison, I'm comparing these VPNs to find out which is the best option for you. All right, to begin with, I want to make one thing clear. Both VPNs serve the same purpose. They provide online privacy and security, but the way they go about things is pretty different. NordVPN has spent years honing its premium VPN experience, while Surfshark is expanding to encompass various cybersecurity apps in one place. That already makes the two of them target very different audiences. Furthermore, the two providers have very different approaches to pricing and value. NordVPN, being the premium VPN that it is slightly pricier than Surfshark, and it has a strict limit of 10 simultaneous connections. Meanwhile, Surfshark has no such limit and is considerably cheaper, even if you go for the Surfshark One bundle, which includes all of its cybersecurity features. Though, truth be told, you can make both providers much more affordable. I got the best discount deals in the description below, so feel free to check those out. I mentioned earlier that NordVPN and Surfshark are both focused on security and privacy, but what exactly does that entail? Well, first and foremost, that's encryption. Both providers utilize the same standard ciphers. They also maintain a strict no logs policy to ensure that no user data is stored by the provider. Of course, all promises are also audited to confirm their truthfulness, and both NordVPN and Surfshark have passed plenty of such audits. On top of that, both NordVPN and Surfshark use RAM-only servers that are regularly wiped clean, making it even less likely that any data stays behind. For Surfshark, all those measures are justified. I mean, the Netherlands jurisdiction is not very privacy-friendly, so any bit helps. As for NordVPN, its Panama jurisdiction is privacy-friendly, but the provider is still investing as much as possible into user privacy. So where things get very different between NordVPN versus Surfshark is in the server infrastructure. So NordVPN covers significantly more locations and offers almost double Surfshark's servers. So don't get me wrong, both did grow in 2025, but Surfshark is growing at a much slower pace, which makes sense given its shift toward cybersecurity. Now, comparing Surfshark versus NordVPN, the former also has slightly lower speeds. Though both enforce no bandwidth or speed limits, the speed difference is likely due to NordVPN's proprietary tunneling protocol, NordLynx, which is an upgraded version of WireGuard, the protocol that Surfshark uses. Now, that said, Surfshark is currently testing 100 gigabits per second servers, so we may see a speed boost from Surfshark in 2026. But I'm not sure if Surfshark can beat NordVPN in the best VPN comparison when it comes to speed. After all, a recent report by West Coast Labs has placed NordVPN as the fastest VPN on the market, with Surfshark not even considered, which I find kind of weird because when I tested the top providers for 2026, NordVPN and Surfshark took the first spots, closely followed by ProtonVPN and ExpressVPN. So at the end of the day, NordVPN is still the fastest on the market. So if you want a VPN that will never slow down, regardless of what you're up to, yeah, just scan this QR code or scan the link in the description for the best NordVPN discount. So let's see what you can do with all that speed. Spoiler alert, VPNs are a godsend for browsing, streaming, and torrenting alike. So safe browsing, where your connection is hidden from any website you visit, is excellent enough, but there are even more benefits for streaming. From being able to watch content from all over the world to fast, uninterrupted performance, NordVPN and Surfshark make my streaming experience significantly better. Now, that said, NordVPN's Smart Play feature makes it much more convenient, since I don't have to pick the best streaming server manually. Now, the same can be said about torrenting. With P2P optimized servers on the side of each provider, there's no real need to pick things manually. That said, you can still use split tunneling or bypasser in Surfshark's case to make your torrenting app run only with a VPN connection. So truth be told, you should already see why NordVPN is the poster child of Nord security. I mean, it's overwhelmingly good, but not perfect. There's something that Surfshark actually does better. So Surfshark is currently the only VPN with an integrated antivirus protection. Yeah, that's a genuine antivirus, treated and tested like such by the international community. And those tests are clear. Surfshark antivirus is on the same level as household names like Norton or Bitdefender when it comes to dealing with malware. I mean, that's already impressive, but if you remember the pricing section, this antivirus is also extremely affordable, to the point that this is the cheapest VPN antivirus combo that you can get, period. Surfshark is also no stranger to ad blocking. Its clean web feature effectively removes not only ads, but trackers and detects malicious links when you're browsing. Of course, NordVPN is not ignorant of malware protection. The Threat Protection Pro feature serves as real-time protection, detecting malicious files in your downloads, phishing links, and other threats. To my knowledge, it's currently the only such VPN feature to be certified as a genuine anti-phishing tool. It blocks ads and trackers as well, and can be configured to filter out adult content, as well as check the security of your crypto wallets. So by itself, NordVPN's protection features are definitely impressive. However, Surfshark is just on a different level. Now, you can try either VPN with a special deal, by the way, as long as you follow the links in the description to claim that discount. So now let's continue my Surfshark review with the rest of the features that are bundled with the antivirus. For starters, the Surfshark Alert feature finds leaks associated with my email account. Surfshark Search is a secure and unbiased search engine in a privacy-friendly browser packaging, and that's just the top of the barrel, okay? I often use alternative ID to avoid listing my personal information anywhere, and Web Content Blocker is really good as a parental control tool to disable access to undesirable websites online. All the Android users will also find GPS spoofing pretty useful to hide the physical location. Your ISP has no business knowing where you are anyway. So on NordVPN's side, there's the private Nord Whisper protocol for hiding your activity from the ISP and third-party websites, as well as specialty servers designed for enhanced security, such as Double VPN and Onion over VPN. NordVPN also offers Dark Web Monitor, a feature that works similar to Surfshark's Alert. As a freebie, NordVPN also includes MeshNet, the secure LAN network, extremely useful for gaming and file sharing. So while Surfshark does focus more on that cybersecurity bundle aspect, NordVPN is still versatile enough as a VPN. All right, to summarize this Surfshark versus NordVPN review, the latter is the overall best VPN on the market. The fastest speeds, the best privacy and security measures, and a much wider global coverage than Surfshark can offer. If you need the perfect VPN for any activity, NordVPN will offer exactly what you need. That said, Surfshark does stand out as an affordable cybersecurity suite that can cover for all the weaknesses of your device, while also doubling as a fast and secure VPN. Surfshark really is impossible to beat. Now, whether you pick NordVPN or Surfshark, remember that for the best deals, you just got to check the links in the description, so don't let that discount pass you by. All right, thanks for watching till the end. I hope you found the VPN that you needed. Stay safe. I'll see you soon.